I'm not live. Hey there. How are you guys doing? Just headed out of my favorite little area here near Yellowstone, down in the cool little beautiful town that is Gardiner, Montana. And I was at the Wonderland Cafe and Dining Room, where I spend a lot of time and have spent a lot of time on the last probably month and a half that I have, since I've moved, I guess moved is kind of the right word, to Wyoming, to Yellowstone National Park, where I'm working as a waiter. And I was just walking out of the cafe dining area. It's a beautiful Wednesday night. Weather's kind of coolish. And I saw, I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Let me see. I don't know if you can see that cloudish, foggy-ish looking gaseous thing up over that mountain right there. And I just thought it looked really, really pretty. And it almost looks like a fire's happening up there, but I know it's not. And when you're in the mountains and you're in Yellowstone and you're in the Rockies, you get cool little weather systems kind of popping in and moving through. And it's like a little cloud just kind of hovering above, just off that stop sign right there. And I don't know. I just thought it looked really neat and wanted to hop on and, I don't know, talk for a little bit. Maybe I'll find a spot to put my phone down and talk for a little bit longer and see if anybody wants to talk back. My name's Ken Tracy, and I have been going live on various social media platforms for about 5 years now. And I'm here on Instagram, and I'm here in Yellowstone. I'm just going to pop a squat down on this sidewalk. This tiny little town of Gardiner, Montana, but I want to keep the smoke cloud behind me because that's really the point of it all. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to work something out like this. Have me leaning over. Maybe just turn it on me a little bit. I was at Old Faithful 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was doing my standard show. I go live every morning just about and talk for, 20 to 45 minutes. And I was at Old Faithful, and I was drinking my cup of coffee, and I was waiting for Old Faithful to erupt. I don't know if it really erupts. It's more of a hiss. It's more of a shh as steam spews out of the earth. And hey, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for saying that, King X Reed. But anyway, my point was I was doing my show, and I didn't want to have me in front of Old Faithful, one of the most famous spots in the world. And so I kind of wedged over to the side and just let Old Faithful do its thing while I drank some coffee and kind of watched it with you guys. And in a rare moment of quiet for me, since I have a talk show, well, don't be too jealous. I hope to share it with you, but I appreciate your saying you're jealous, and yeah, I just appreciate you watching, so thanks. Somebody said they were jealous that I'm out in Yellowstone. And it's so weird, it's so interesting, and it's such a different life when you're living in a national park. And it's different maybe than I expected, but probably should have anticipated. And I live in a dorm, and I'm working in a dining room, and I work really hard. Again, as a waiter, working 40 plus hours a week. And as a 55-year-old guy, it wears me out a lot. And I worked dinner, breakfast last night and this morning, and then dinner and breakfast 2 nights ago. And after I got off my breakfast shift, I had all these big ambitions. Thanks, Tommy John. Big ambitions to, go hiking or do something cool or even come down to Gardiner. That cloud's still sitting there above the mountain. It looks really neat. And decided the best course of action for me, get really comfortable. Let me get really comfortable. Somebody should give me a pillow here on the sidewalk. Was to go to bed and try and edit some videos. And I was trying to edit some videos, and I was tired as heck, and I hadn't got much sleep, and the sound of my own voice put me to sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Hey, wow, you guys are saying very good things. I'm almost blushing. They're saying the best, the GOAT. And I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I'm just a guy that kind of gets to be me in front of the camera. And a guy that was, I think, afraid to be me most of my life. And always was, trying to be quiet or trying to be well-behaved or trying not to be too silly or too emotional or show who I was. And somewhere over the last 5 years, I just said, hey, what the heck? Let's let it hang out and let's just be me and let's see where, what happens. So this is me. Big old raven just flew overhead. By the way, I've been in Yellowstone for about a month now and just saw my first bald eagle yesterday. And bald eagles are becoming, I'm from the Chicago area, more common everywhere around the country, which is really neat. But there's something about the beauty of seeing a bald eagle soaring with the backdrop of the mountains. It just seemed really cool. And I talked about it before. One of my favorite things about living up here, and I'm here till October, is the weather, the lack of humidity, the blue skies, the crisp feeling in the morning, and even when it's warm during the day, it's a non-humid warmth, and it just creates like beautiful skies. I mean, look at that. That's just really pretty. And again, we still got that cloud right there hovering over the mountain. Maybe it is a fire. Maybe somebody was having a campfire and it's gone bad. It's gone amok. Maybe I should call somebody. I don't think so. But it'd probably be neat to be up there, and it'd be like the fog just moved in. I mean, I don't think it's snow. I doubt it's snow, but it's some sort of weather thing kind of hovering over the top of that mountain, and it's kind of neat. So anyway, I decided to get out of Yellowstone, take my scooter down, and do some work in Wonderland Cafe and Lounge, which is the probably my favorite place to go in Gardiner, Montana. If anybody's coming this way, I'd encourage you to check it out. I get here early. There's always a big wait. It was funny. The maitre d', if you will, saw me come in. I go, hey, are you guys still serving coffee? And he said, oh, yeah, come on in. Real nice guy. Shaking his hand a couple times maybe, but he said, hey, nobody's sitting in your spot. I like to think of it as your office. And I thought that was kind of funny, but I do come. There's a nice big soft couple chairs and a nice couch and a nice old table and a bunch of cool artwork. And I'm always sitting in my same chair pretty much every day while diners are eating and drinking and having a good time all around me. But I have a spot that the host considers my office, and that was sweet. And what was super sweet is he had one of the gentlemen pour me a cup of coffee, and I, handed him a $20 bill to pay for the coffee, and he goes, well, what's this for? And I go, well, I think I should pay for the coffee. And the guy goes, oh, no worries, you're here every day. And I thought it was just a really sweet thing and a nice gesture from a really nice coffee shop / restaurant in town. And again, a place that's been welcoming to me, and it's kind of a home away from my home in Mammoth Hot Springs where I'm staying. They will miss you when you leave in October. Well, I don't know. But I was thinking, just because I come every day and I get a coffee and it's like $2.50, and they don't make a whole lot of money off me. So I appreciated their positive attitude about me being there. And actually, it's cool because I talked to a few waiters and I know some of the staff and have actually considered looking at employment there if just as kind of a see how it is, because there's waiters. They have a crowded restaurant here. I bet they do pretty well. And again, I'm in this cool town of Gardiner, Montana. Let me show you. It's a tiny little town, and there's a bunch of little homes like that. And most of these homes are owned by big companies that rent them out to people that want to come by Yellowstone. And they're just extremely, extremely, extremely expensive. And it was disappointing to me because when I first got here, I'm going, hey, I could maybe buy one of these little tiny cute little homes in this mountain town and have a cool life. And I got on either Zillow or Redfin, and I did a search, and I think the cheapest home for sale in this town is like $1 million. And as a guy that's working a seasonal job and has 2 ex-wives and a lot of child support payments, let me tell you, the real estate, $1 million house isn't in the budget right now. Maverick's asking, and I appreciate the question, will it be dark on my return back tonight? Well, first of all, my return's only 15 minutes. But it is a good reminder that I should get going. And weather does change, or dark does come kind of quickly. It won't be totally dark, but I don't want to be riding when it's getting fairly dark because I'm going up a winding road through Yellowstone. Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Enjoy your walk. And there's wildlife. There was 2 times I had to stop my scooter for small herds of elk that were on the roads. And, elk are one thing, and I am scared of elk. I am scared of elk because they're big, and they can stomp a guy like me on a scooter. But what I'm really scared about are bears out on the road, and they come out too. And I don't want to see one of them on my little Suzuki Bergman going up the roads. So I probably should wrap this up kind of quickly here and dart up the road and get back to the safety of my little community that is Mammoth Hot Springs. RJ wants to know if I've seen any moose. I saw one with the baby on my first day. I took a ride with the rec department and did a really nice hike. And along the ride, I saw 3 bears and moose with a mama moose, but it was off in the distance, so not up close. How was the van tour? Okay, great question. Feel enjoyed. The guy that I'm looking to buy an RV, the guy that's selling it wasn't available to show it to me today, and it must run because he moved it. He bought a big pickup truck that he wants to set up and do a little off-roading with, and that's why he's selling his van. I'm looking at buying a conversion van, a Class B, and there's an employee that I don't know personally, but works with the same company I do, that has a pretty high miles, 2019 Ram ProMaster that he's selling for a price that I could almost afford. And it's got a queen-size bed in there, and he's got solar panels on top, and he's got a bathroom, and I haven't been inside it yet, but it does look like he took great care of it. And the price point was really interesting for me and something that I think would be doable with my current budget. He wasn't able to show it to me today, and often I think God is sending me messages when things happen, and maybe God wanted me to do a little more research and find out, see what else is out there and poke around at the market a little bit, and probably just enjoy the process a little more. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, I did want to mention one thing. I've had a couple tough shifts where I've been kind of grumpy. I haven't gotten enough sleep, and I don't know, I was stressing out with my waiter job a little bit, and it's just a waiter job, and the customers are fine. They're doing what I would do as a customer. But when you're working maybe 40 hours a week as a waiter and having who knows how many hundreds of customers come through that all have their needs and wants and desires and expectations of a meal, sometimes when you're feeling stressed and tired and overwhelmed, the job can seem demanding, and your customers can seem demanding. And I was going through that today. And my thought was, instead of getting all bummed out about my job as a waiter, because it's a good job and it pays the bills and it pays me a lot of money and it allows me to save for my RV, I looked at it as God telling me that I need to also keep focusing on my videos and keep working on my videos and keep editing my videos and going live and doing different little shows from time to time, because I'm 55. I'm sore as heck every day when I finish work, and I can't do it forever. And I think I have another purpose in life, and I think the waiting tables is a great stop along the way that is the journey of Coffee with Ken. And yeah, so I'm going to keep working on my videos. I'm going to keep hopping on live occasionally. I'm going to keep growing my pages. I'm going to go over 3,800 followers on YouTube and 38,000 followers on Instagram here in the next couple days, and that's kind of fun. And once I hit 38, I'm just going to go for 39 and then 40, and that's just kind of the way it is with goals and what have you. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to ride my scooter back up before before the bears come out onto the road. That would be scary. And enjoy my night. Hopefully get a quiet night. I'm working breakfast and lunch tomorrow, so my Coffee with Ken show tomorrow will be short. And yeah, whatever. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight and hopping on from Gardiner, Montana. Still that little clouds over there. Kind of show you what's off this way. I don't know if you can see, but it's just really pretty. It's just really pretty, and I promise you the camera's not doing it justice. And here I am sitting on a sidewalk in this tiny little northwestern town in Montana. And it's neat being here in Montana, and I don't know, just enjoying it and have enjoyed the day. And I hope you have enjoyed your day as well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello.